Imagine this, you are just one step behind getting your dream job in TCS. But the point is, there are thousands of students who are competing for that one spot. So of course, we need a strategic move, right? I know that there are so many students who are supposed to give the TCS NQT interview. And also at the same time, I can bet you there are lots of students who are totally unaware about things like which are the common mistakes we should avoid and which is the must do technical subject before attending your actual interview. Don't worry, in this video I'm going to talk about two most important things before you lead to the actual interview. That is the common mistake one should avoid and must do subject before attending your interview. At last, also I'm going to talk about bonus tips that will help you to crack your interview at exactly in first attempt. So I highly recommend you to stay till the end of this video to get best out of it. I am Pramod Bhosle, working in TCS for nearly 3 years now for digital profile. So I can say that I am the right person to guide you, right? Just in case if you are new to our channel, do subscribe the channel for more such informative videos. Now, without any further delay, let's proceed. Now let's check out which are the common mistakes you should avoid during a time of interview. Mistake number 1, not using proper technical words. Often this happens most of the time that we feel like we have answered all the questions and at the end we get rejected. And we start blaming to the interviewer that in spite of giving all the answer, we don't get selected. See, the problem is the interviewer wants to judge you on the basis of how good technically you are. They don't want to see how good you remember the answer or the book's definition. He just wanted to check, are you able to explain your terms in proper technical words? So make sure that whenever you are trying to tell the answers, use the proper technical words. The reason behind this is interviewer just want to make sure that if this person really sounds good in technical, it means he or she can immediately learn any technology in less amount of time. Mistake number 2, bad in communication. Now, this is one of the most common mistake most of the students do during a time of interview. Because of lacking in the communications, we are unable to put our thoughts and explain our terms in a proper way during a time of interview. And this totally affect your interview, right? So, here is one trick basically I use while speaking on the stage or while delivering the answer to the interviewer. Whenever you are giving any answers, try to speak as slow as possible. The more slow you speak, it feels like you are looking more confident, and also at the same time the front person feels like you are sounding really confident. Mistake number 3, giving generic answers in HR round. Saying I'm hardworking and honest will not impress your HR, and also giving one word answers or one sentence answer does not create any impact on the interviewer. Always remember that whenever you are trying to answer any non-technical question, always try to express in terms of action plus result. Don't tell your answers directly in the form of result. Give them the evidence and the proof that why they should believe that you really have that quality. For example, don't just say that I'm a better team player. Instead, say that during a time of my college, I was a member of organizing committee where we organized various events. And from this, I came to know that how to work in a team. Hence, I can say that I'm a better team player. So in this way, try to mention your thoughts with the action plus results rather than directly telling them a result. Now, these are the common mistakes that one should get avoided during a time of interview so that it can lead you to the cracking in the first attempt. Now let's check out which are the must do technical subjects before you lead to the actual interview. We know that we are preparing for the technical interviews and that too from IT sector, and also at the same time we do belong to the engineering background. So preparing the technical subjects become compulsion for us. But there are so many students are there who don't know which are the must do technical subjects when it comes to the interview of any company, not just to the specific company. Don't worry. Let me tell you that which are the must do subjects before attending the interview of any company. Data structures and algorithms. Tell me, is there any IT company who don't even ask questions from the data structures and algorithm? Because this is the only subject from which a candidate is judged how good he or she is in terms of problem solving. Now don't need to worry about whether we should prepare all the data structures or not. If you are preparing for the multinational service based companies like TCS, Infosys, Wipro, Capgemini, make sure that you are at least perfect in linear data structures. Get to know that what is arrays, strings, stacks and queues. linked list, searching sorting algorithms. Also at the same time, try to implement them so that by chance if the interviewer asks you, you can show them how you can implement it. And most important thing to know here is that prepare the applications of all the data structures, because there is a high probability of getting a questions like give me the applications of stacks, give me the application of a linked list, database. Now database becomes one of the most important subjects whenever it comes to the multinational service-based companies, because most of the service-based companies implements a database in huge number. So when you are dealing with the database, make sure that you are really good with basics of SQL queries, normalizations, types of normalizations, ACID properties, joins, etc. Oops! Object-oriented programming concepts are one of the most important concepts because we are dealing with real life entities, and in whole industry there is no any such projects which is run without object oriented programming. So make sure that you exactly know which are the most 4 pillars of object oriented programming. Second most important thing to note here is that don't just prepare the theory answers whenever it comes to the OOPS concept. Prepare with a real life example. For example, if someone asks you what do we mean by polymorphism, don't directly tell them the bookish definition of polymorphism. First give them a real life example, like when a boy go to home, he become a son. When a boy go to the college, he becomes students. And when boy comes to the company, he becomes an employee. Which means a single entity is acting differently in different location, and this is what we call as a polymorphism. If you try to answer OOPS questions in this way, it will impress your HR and the technical interviewer at huge impact. So these are the must-do technical subjects whenever it comes to the interview. Now let's check out which is the bonus tips of this video. You prepared for your interview, right? But you want to judge how good you have prepared. If you think like you are ready for the interviewer, do give a chance by booking a session with us and have the mock interview on technical interview and the HR interview as well. As of now, 40 students have booked the session with us, and they came to know that what are the mistakes they are doing before attending to the actual interview. We mainly ask a real-time interview questions of every single subject. We provide feedback of every subject, what you are missing and what are the things you need to learn. And also at the same time, we provide overall feedback of that candidate so that he can improve before attending the actual interview. You can book the session with me. The link is given in the description box. Do check it out so that you can get a better result before you go to the actual interview. So I hope that this video totally helped you, and it might help you during a time of your TCS interview. Now just in case if you are new to our channel, do subscribe the channel for more such informative videos.